Scriber's in. Distant Promise, Empty Winds comes up. Bella's about to come forward, and then Desert Rose will join the line. For the last event, the Gunnedah Automotive Penryn Class 2. This will be followed by the presentation, and that'll be followed by our Fashions in the Field today in the enclosure. One's gone through the gates, but has been reined in quickly by William Stanley. That was Distant Promise. It's only gone 50 yards. He pulled it up quickly. The horse did the right thing. It didn't want to go on with it either. So it'll go back and be vetted, but I'd imagine that there'll be no problem with it going around. That's a good crowd out there now. Right back in there. Yeah. Bella hasn't gone in yet, and we'll get Distant Promise back, have a quick vet check, I'd imagine, and then pop into the gates. So Scriber, Desert Rose, and Empty Winds are all in. Good luck. If you haven't backed a winner, this is the Get Out handicap. Get out of trouble and go home with a few dollars in your pocket. It's been past fit to run, Distant Promise. Bella goes in. We're about to go. We're off now. He doesn't hold them long, the starter. They came out in a perfect line. He'd be happy with that. And Distant Promise immediately goes to the tail. Empty Winds goes to the lead. On the outside, Desert Rose. Scriber runs third, followed by Bella. Distant Promises last of all as I go past the first set of gum trees. Empty Winds is a leader. Leads by a length for Ricky Blewett. Desert Rose is running second. Scriber in the red and yellow colours settles down third. Distant Promise makes up a little bit of ground. It's fourth on the inside now. It joins Bella as they work up towards that next marker, up towards the 800 metres. And the leader going along nicely is Empty Winds. He's out by the best part of 2 lengths on Desert Rose. Scriber third, Bella fourth, and Distant Promise is 4.5 lengths off the leader. Empty Winds given a lovely ride by Blewett, held together, bowling along under his own steam, leads the best part of 2. Desert Rose is second. It's going to be the obvious one to pounce as they head to the corner, then followed by Scriber. Further back there is Bella, and last of all Distant Promise, but there's only 5 lengths first to last, so everybody's a hope coming to the home turn, where Empty Winds is the leader, coming back to him marginally though, leads by a length and a half on Desert Rose. One right around the outside is Bella. Behind them, Distant Promise and Scriber. They fan for the last. Into the straight they come. They see the judge, and Empty Winds about 4 off the fence is the leader. Blewett's the first to get busy. Kick clear. Desert Rose is second. Then followed by Bella. Battling away, Distant Promise, Scriber. Empty Winds. Desert Rose goes back to the fence and is out after Empty Winds. Empty Winds decides to go straight. Empty Winds. Empty Winds races away to win the last by 2 lengths from Desert Rose. 6 further away, Bella. Scriber second last. Distant Promise is last. Pete Sinclair gets a winner. Ricky Blewett gets a winner. And Empty Winds gets the money in the last event of the day, the Gunnedah Automotive Penryn Class 2 Trophy. That was a very heady ride by Ricky Blewett. He was obviously of the belief that nothing wanted to lead, so I'll go to the lead and control the race. Better to be out in front and out of trouble. And that's exactly what he did. For a moment, Desert Rose looked to be the danger back on the inside, but he quickly put pay to that once he straightened and has raced away a good winner. Numbers here are 2, 3, 4 and 1. 2, 3, 4 and 1 in a time of 1:38.9. 1.5 by 5 1/4. 1.5 by 5 1/4. Thanks, Dan, for your work today. Number 2, Empty Winds is first. Ricky Blewett for Peter Sinclair. Owned by R.D. Riley, Mrs. S.J. Michael, Miss C. Riley, B. Michael and K.J. Murray. Number 3 is second, Desert Rose, Brianna Burke, Luke Pepper. And third goes to 4, Bella, Leandro Ribera for Connie Gregg. 1.5, 5 1/4, 1:38.9. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to start to head down to the enclosure. We're about to have the fashions in the field straight after the presentation.